Imagine making trading decisions that align with the big players, the ones who move the market. This is the power of the weekly chart, and today I'm going to show you how to unlock it. Trading the weekly chart could be considered ridiculous in this age of trading, but unless you have time to trade every day at a specific time and give all your attention to the trade, then the entire time frame is good. Now, one reason to trade the weekly chart is because of the commitment of trader reports. The COT reports are based off of weekly charts because we only get the data on a weekly basis. And these reports give us fantastic insights into what the large traders are doing within the markets. So let's go take a look at a recent example that we discussed here on the channel, how it played out.
On the 17th of July, we actually covered a video using COT reports and how you could find potential opportunities because of them. And what we identified within that video was a Swiss franc opportunity and a pound opportunity, and that led us to form the idea that we could potentially go and look at pound Swiss for an opportunity within the market. Now you can see here, this is what we talked about on the 17th of July. So if you want to go and see that video, all you got to do is click in the top right hand corner. Now all I see here, or what I saw at the time, was contracts from the commercials reaching extreme levels. So you can see on this COT report here, we have the legacy numbers here, and you can see that we were approaching similar levels of extreme that we saw back in June of 2019. What happened in June 2019? While Swiss franc futures rallied significantly. That is Swiss strength within the market. Now we had a similar situation, but were we going to see Swiss strength again within the markets? Going on to the pound, what we noticed was the pound was coming into an extreme level as well. If we take a look at the shorts from the commercials, they had reached all-time lows. Okay, so that means they are shorting at aggressive rates. What we also pointed out in the video is the fact that we were coming into this 1-spot-3 handle, which was a very large level of resistance, and you can see down here we have short contracts going to all-time lows. So what we deduced from all that information was the fact that extreme commercials are buying aggressively of the Swiss franc and they're shorting pounds. So that led me to think, let's go take a look at pound Swiss. So in the video, we discussed this chart, this pound Swiss chart, and we were talking specifically around that 17th of July time where we were expecting a little bit of resistance to come back into the market. So what we also noticed was this bullish upward trend that was forming within the market at the time. So we were looking for the market to essentially break that trend and then continue lower. So let's go take a look at how the chart performed after we spoke about this on the 17th of July. So as you can see, I've marked up the 17th of July. This is the weekly chart, and we can see that price moved a significant way to the downside here. It actually fell over 700 pips, if you can believe it or not. There was an aggressive move, and obviously we had some other fundamentals that were backing that move. But if I just go to the daily chart here, I'm just going to move this over slightly. This was the 17th, right? This was the day we were talking about looking at that potential pound Swiss opportunity within the markets, and you can see from that low in particular to the low of the whole move was 750 pips. That is the power of using more information. That's the power of using things like the commitment of trader reports in your trading. Now, COT reports are rubbish at timing. They're really rubbish at timing. You have to then add an element of technical analysis within it. You can see here there was even a head and shoulders pattern that formed, and then the market broke that pattern. Things like that can give you an edge, a statistical edge then, and a bias within the market is formed from the commitment of trader reports. So if we were looking at this from a weekly perspective, how could we have traded that? Well, you could have looked at the close on the week, and you could have looked for a short, and that again over 700 pips to the downside. So using weekly charts and just give you a little bit more information when it comes to your direction and your bias when it comes to trading the markets. So hopefully that was interesting to you. If it was, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you are new, and I'll speak to you very soon.